Fine, we can start. So thanks everyone for joining. We'll start with our metrics presentation. So for this week, over to Chandresh.
Hey everyone. Okay. So on Discord in the last 1 week we have 199 new members. In terms of updates, we have had regular updates like no new channels. So the way it's working right now, it's working. We are just trying to keep the community more engaged. So with marketing updates and marketing events, we are trying to have it on the social media platforms. So this week we have also planned a design call as the week progresses. We will also publish that. That's all for Discord. For Telegram, we have had 24 new subscribers. No new updates in the last couple of weeks. We have been since Liberty launched. The only updates in terms of Shardeum has been the that like working on Liberty bug fixes from the dev teams and as well as just building on Liberty and promoting Liberty. So there have been no updates to for Telegram as well, and that's why only 24 new subscribers. For Telegram group, we have had around 31 new members. Again, are not any more there. Okay, thanks. On Twitter, we uh, again a slight drop in terms of new followers and impressions. We have had 341 new followers compared to last week's 577 and 115K impressions. Also on Twitter, we hosted a space in Kannada on last Friday. For this week, we had we are working on one more space. However, we haven't decided the date yet. This will be in English. We are already working on it. So once we have a concrete idea on the date, we'll share it across. On YouTube, again, we have published one video. So we have had more contributions for videos. Most of them are on similar topics, and few of them are in regional languages. So for now, we will be focusing on English languages videos first. So for that reason, we had only published one new video, and there is one more contribution which after from Shivam, which after I think one edit we will be making it live. So that's the update on YouTube content. In terms of views, we have got 1200 new views compared to 834 and 59 new subscribers.
Hey, thank you, Ram and Chandresh. With respect to blogs published, we published 2 blogs last week. As announced on Discord, we will, keep publishing blogs more and more, especially throughout Liberty and BetaNet at least. Um, Thanks from inputs from Ram, who actually guided me last week, because um, as far as blog is concerned, whether it's video or text, we are going to have a lot of with more visibility from readers, public. Um, you know, we can create a lot of visibility from that. So that's the whole idea, and we will start doing that. Was planning to publish 3 blogs, but the second blog was quite long. I think from Shivam and Harsha and Vishwa only. So, but awesome blogs. Continue with submit all those blogs in the upcoming weeks. Really looking forward to that. And we will be publishing blog about the first smart contract, first decentralized application tab that is that was deployed on Liberty. So stay tuned towards that. So we will have blogs that will be little different than what we used to talk about. So it will be we will have more blogs about Liberty, about Shardeum, and we need your support, the community support, as much as possible, which I've been getting so far. And I'm looking forward to that as well. So yeah, you can move to the next one. Blog page views, as we've seen in other metrics, most of the other metrics, there is an increase from 611 to 704. But let's keep pushing higher. I mean that's all. Let's see, and if we can reach 1,000 views, so that's the next target. It all depends on the consistent publication of all the blogs, and these are the top blog posts for last week which got the views. For some reason, usually the blog homepage used to be number one, but right now there is one blog. I think this by Shivam and Harsha, which was published in March, if I'm not mistaken. So I will just see what is different in that one, and probably we can incorporate some of those elements in the new ones, the new blogs. But yeah. So that's on that one. Thanks, Ram.
Thanks, Abu. With respect to website traffic, a slight increase from the previous week, not a major change here. So overall, we are the second highest, like 7,704 traffic. And in terms of search, so a slight decline from previous week, around 1,269 search traffic. So again, a great decline in the newsletter subscribers. So as expected, so we will look like how we progress, and we will plan few more activities for that. Traffic share. So this time it was dominated by paid ads. Of course, the other. So given the duration of AlphaNet, so the hike were there in the initial 2 weeks, and slight decline in all other sources in the last week. But we will keep increasing the more engagement activities. So we have planned so many activities for the next 2 to 3 months. All the team members were working on it. So once we started to implement those strategies, we could see awareness and traffic and more conversions in terms of fastnet and application like app page. Liberty metrics. So this will be like, so we have gone through multiple resets. So this will not be the actual numbers, but still what are the numbers we have, I have presented. So till 15th May, we have got around 34,911 total transactions, and the total accounts were around 9,480. So in terms of total developers, till date 9. Last week we got 1 developer. So that's all on the metric side. Moving to institutes. Chandresh, should I?
Yeah, I'll.
Yeah.
So the thing is, I have notes instead of tasks, so I'm reading my notes. So they are not listed as tasks.
Okay.
Okay, so one of the things I'll start with social, since we went through metrics there. So like one major thing is we are working on more content for across the channels, including Twitter, Discord, Telegram, Reddit, and then 2 things on Twitter. One is spaces, that is the first thing, content. Second is events again, so we are working more on that front. And so Discord, so it's not completely Discord. However, we have made two announcements today. One is related to giving more Discord members the contributor role, since a lot of members have been contributing but they don't have the role. So we'll start adding that in the next few weeks. So it will be done via the form also. In case anyone notices, they can just add that members name and contributor the links in the form. If in case any committer want to suggest adding the role to anyone else, it can be done directly as well. The form is also one option available so that nothing gets missed out. Second is the moderation for Telegram and Discord as well. So these are the two things that are mentioned already to look at the feedback we get from the community. And one more thing is once we have this sorted, we'll also figure out a way for moderation for subreddit. And then so in this same process of moderation, we'll also add with the current moderators work on the roles responsibilities for all the moderators, what they can do on each channel. So that's for Discord. For Telegram group, the same thing. Moderation point of view, that is so in terms of current moderation activities and all the like triggers, setting up uh, fil- setting up moderation for new users, everything has been sorted already. The only thing that we need to do is keep the community active, engaged, and that's about it. So that's all we are looking into it. We don't need anything more there. Only an engaging community for now. And then on YouTube, so we have had contributions, but not unique contributions. So we'll look into having unique contributions and get original content created. So apart from all of this, the couple of things, one of the thing we are working on majorly is a reward program for the community. So that I'm I'm helping her a little bit. That reward program will be for any kind of contribution that the community is already doing. We are figuring out a way to distribute rewards for video, blog, for community, etc. So in the current proposal, like we have a reward, like we have a reward, or you can call it compensation for moderation also regularly. So that will also be there. Now that is one thing. Then another thing is Super Shardeum, which we mentioned last week also. So we have been reworking on it on a like on having this on a monthly basis. So we'll be that's something we need to still complete it. It's not ready yet. That's one more thing. Let me see if there's Yep, these are the major things, and then like this week we also have design call. So the team who has already worked on the tech on the website design, and there have been people designers who have worked on the logo design. So we're trying to figure out a way for everyone to come together and build a brand guide for Shark. That's about it.
Thanks, Chandresh. Yeah, Ram, if you want to okay. Starting with the blog post, yeah, which for this week, yeah, that's to do for this week. So that's why we have on to Alphanet landing page. This is something we are reworking on because the team felt that we need to update the copy. So Chandresh is helping me with that. So so we have sent a copy for approval. So Omar's team, since they know about the technicalities of everything, Omar and team will review it and approve it. And once that is done, we will get that implemented. The new, again, it's not too much of a change, but just certain changes in copy. Yeah, and the next one is the website content, which I currently I'm working on the SEO tags, meta tags, and OG tags. Again, we have already worked on it. Just we are just updating to reflect the latest updates from the project, right? So again, this all will be live. When all the other pages of the website will go live. Maybe in the next couple of days, right? Or by this week. Moving on to doc page, I think content in developer document pages. I think we have completed with that. Yes, this part is completed. So that is done, and add content for 100 SHM CTA. So if you visit maybe in the new version of landing page, you're going to see a CTA. Not just if you see right now, you will have a CTA for developer documentation. Somewhere on the page, we will also include CTA for someone who is just going through that, whether developer or not. We will have that CTA so that the moment they click that, it will direct them to a page where they can find the guide to receive 100 SHM tokens. How you do it? It's a 3 or 4 step process, but we thought it would be better if we do that, if we put that up on the landing page. So that will be up soon as well. Oh wait, that's completed actually. Yeah, that's completed. But you will find the CTA appear when the new version of the Liberty page gets updated. Then the release note, the first release notes from the developer team, we published it last week. So that is done. Hard hat truffle documentation with help of Dan, Shailesh, I should call out. We were able to implement it, and Liberty out. As I said, we have a new server where we have about 10 to 14 team members. We are focusing on how to invite more developers to the Liberty AlphaNet. So it's still work in progress, initial stages. So any feedback, suggestions, if you want to join the group, please let us know. That's all from my end. Thanks.
Thanks, Chandresh and Subbu. So, my activities, so as Chandresh mentioned, Chandresh Priyanka is working on reward structure and reward distribution and content creation, improving the community engagement and everything. And Greg majorly will be concentrating on increasing the developing the developer ecosystem, increasing the number of tabs in the Shardeum and Liberty stage. So I will be majorly focusing on the education initiatives. So majorly we'll be focusing on first-time developers in blockchain or in in Shardeum, basically. So in that one, I'll be planning out several webinars in colleges, universities, and even for working professionals. So that will be one set of initiative. We'll be planning it out, and there will be another initiative which will be a long shot. It's all about like creating courses in a popular educational platform like either Coursera or Udemy, whatever the thing is. We will finalize one particular platform and finalize the content creation, and that will be majorly used to educate all the first-time developers, majorly in India and US. So that is the initiative I'll be working on. So community members, anybody have the contacts or anyway, of course, I am partnering with a few agencies who are good at delivering these things. But in the same meanwhile, if you guys have also want to conduct a webinar at your organization or at your known universities or colleges, please feel free to reach out to me and share the respective POC's details, so I can reach out to them and I can arrange all these webinars or the education programs. Yes, so I was focusing more on that one. So reaching out all these initiatives and engagement with all the vendors. So that is going on majorly. So apart from it, their activities will be concentrating on SEO of the entire website and a few basic paid ads. So these three major activities I'll be working on. So with that, Google Ads still ran a campaign 1 week back and they're still trying to optimize. Not a great results again, but we were able to get traffic, very less of conversions. But even the team has advised me to try more, and we are optimizing on daily with the content and playing on it. So we'll be working on it. And again, this ads major objective is to create more and more awareness to the targeting to the target cohorts basically. So keeping the awareness numbers as the top metric and the secondary metrics as the conversions as of now. Then yeah, working again on few coordination with the pending pages, deliverables, coordinating with the web team. So hopefully it launched as per planned, which is 18th May. Then yeah, was working on few technical fixes, so that is done. Yeah, that's all. That's all from my end. So yeah, from community, anyone can have updates, please give it. So cool then, no updates. So, thanks team then. Thank you everyone for joining.
Okay, everyone. Fine.
Bye bye.
Okay, bye bye. Take care, everyone. Good night.